What's up guys, my name is Z and welcome back to my place. Today we're going to be opening 80 packs. This is the largest pack opening I've ever done, by far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make things a little bit more efficient by probably skimming over a lot of the common and like rare cards. Maybe if there's some interesting cards that can provide some dialogue, I will like keep that dialogue in this video. But what I will do is I will cut over most of the kind of filler, boring kind of packs that we don't really need to talk about. Most of the cards that I would be skipping, I've already talked about in previous videos. So if you'd like to learn more about those cards, check out my previous card pack opening videos. Now, without further ado, let's get to opening those packs. I think we should start with TGT? TGT, I think. Actually, no, let's get rid of Goblins vs. Gnomes. What do we got? Ooh, pretty good stuff. Shrinkmeister, Auto Barber, Spider Tank, good. These are okay. Alright, moving on. We're gonna make this fast. This is a speed pack opening. Implosion, Mech Warper, Pilot Shredder, Cogmaster, Snow Trucker, all good. Look at this, it's the mech thing plus Zulok, that's great. I'm kind of sad though, because when Standard comes out, which is coming out, what, at the end of April or early May? You're not going to be able to use GVG cards for the Standard mode, which is sad. See, we are just flying through these, and this is the way it should be. Look at this. Okay, see, this is our first epic of the day, and it's actually something I think I needed, which is pretty sweet. It's Light Bomb. I already had one, but I think two. You know, I don't have two, so that's pretty awesome. I've been over all these other 4 cards, but I'll go over Light Bomb again. Light Bomb is another form of Priest Control. Note that it says deal damage to each minion equal to its attack, not enemy minions, so that includes your own. Fortunately, Priest usually has buff spells or creatures that buff health so that they can survive a Light Bomb attack. So it's usually more beneficial than it is hurtful, and it's just a very efficient clear. Okay. Only 11 more. I'm zooming through these. This is amazing. Oh, double bomb lobbers. That's sick. Mechanical Yeti. These are great. This is the arena pack. Mechanical Yeti and 2 bomb lobbers. I love bomb lobbers in the arena. They're just, it's a spell. It's like a free spell. It's for 5. Oh, sweet. This is something worth talking about. Golden Shrinkmeister, you beautiful, beautiful man. It's just, wow, look at the animation on that. That's spectacular. Like the electricity or whatever coming out of the laser gun. Really well done. And Coghammer. Just the beautiful 3-drop epic weapon for Paladin. Another value card for Paladin. Hooray! What do we got? Oh, a 3rd epic. Is this my 3rd epic? Okay. Doesn't matter. It's not the greatest epic. It's Ancestor's Call. Ancestor's Call is a Shaman class card. 4 mana, put a random minion from each player's hand into the battlefield. So it's neat because what you can do is you can play it with Shaman value minions like Neptulon, who like would normally overload you for a massive amount, and play them for free. I don't know if the battle cries trigger though. I don't think they do, so that's kind of a negative aspect. Though if it was like 3 mana, it would be super strong. If it was, I don't know, like if it was put a certain mana like minion or something like that. There's so many ways it could be stronger, and just unfortunately right now it's one of those janky cards that like if you build a heavy control shaman deck, maybe it's kind of good, but in any other deck, it won't be as good. Shaman's got a lot of good 2-drops like Whirling Zap-O-Matic, so why would you want to summon a Whirling Zap-O-Matic for 4? You know, that's 2 extra mana wasted. Okay. Yes! Legendary! First one, okay. Flame Leviathan is a mage class one. I don't know, do I have this one already? This might be a duplicate. This might actually be my first legendary duplicate. How about this? I will check my collection at the end of this video and see if it is. And we can disenchant all the duplicate cards that I've gotten. I mean, look, another bomb lobber. This is like my 6th bomb lobber. They're just lobbing bombs in my direction. These guys, they love me. They love me. But Flame Leviathan, if I have a duplicate of, that'll be disenchanted for a ton of dust, which is awesome. I think if I get dust, I'm gonna craft Lord Jaraxxus. I think he's the one big class card that I need right now. And nothing for the final pack. Okay. Bummer. Let's do do TGT. Let's do TGT. And we have another epic. Woo! Oh, this is one that I need. Excellent. Arcane Blast is the mage single target 1-drop spell. They already have arcane missiles, mirror image. That is mirror image, not mirror entity. I always get those two confused for some reason. They just have mirror in their name, that's all. But this is a nice little janky 2 damage spell. Like they've been introducing a lot of like 1 mana 2 damage spells. Druid's got one now from, was it TGT or League of Explorers? The one that summons 2 1/1 minions or does 2 damage to an enemy, which is just nice. And this is awesome because it synergizes with spell damage. So mage tempo decks use it because it's very cheap. And if you have like that legendary, what's his name? Blood Mage Thalnos, you just drop like that, play that on turn 3, it does 4 damage, and you're just like, haha, tons of damage. That's great. What do we got? Golden Rare, Injured Cavalier. This is sometimes used in Control Priest because you can combo it with Circle of Healing or just heal it on the turn after. It's kind of neat because it's a 2/4, but it deals 3 damage to itself when you play it. So it becomes a 2/1, so like standard 1-drop. But with Priest, you can make it into a very powerful 1-drop if you have the right cards or they don't clear it immediately. So on turn 2, you can heal it. What do we got here? Argent Lance. I hate Argent Lance now. I played so many arenas where paladins would like, I'll play a 3/2 and they will just Argent Lance, get the joust mechanic win and have like a 2/3. It's just, there's no downside to it. Yeah, it's got 1 less durability than the Stormforged Axe, which is the Shaman equivalent. But just more value cards for paladin. It's frustrating. Okay. Just tone it down a little bit, Sam. Tone it down. Gotta stay calm. Hey, another epic. And one that I don't have yet, I don't think. Koldara Drake. This is a funky card. Another kind of janky card. How do I explain Koldara Drake? I want to put it in a positive light, but it's just not good enough. Maybe, I think I've gone over Koldara Drake actually, but I'll go over it once more because it's an epic. Koldara Drake is this nice, solid minion for turn 6 with the potential to be useful beyond that. So its ability is you can use your hero power any number of times, which means as long as you've got the mana, you can use your hero power infinitely. It's really great, like if you drop it in an arena, like late game and they've got nothing on the board, you're top decking, and you're just like, I'm just gonna clear whatever minion you play. Because at that point you've got 10 mana and you can just spend it all on hero powers, right? But the problem with it is it's just too slow. So you very more often than not, you're not going to be able to get much use out of that Koldara Drake's ability, and you're probably just going to like slam the 6 minion into whatever big drop they play. So you're more often than not, you're going to be expending mana to play other cards like spells or minions, and you're not going to be using the Koldara Drake's ability to its like fullest extent. Okay, 28. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Living Roots. This was the druid equivalent of that mage Arcane Blast. Why is Arcane Blast an epic? I don't even know. I guess it's the whole like janky deal double damage if you have spell damage on the board. I don't really agree with that. I think it shouldn't be an epic, but whatever. I got one, so I guess I shouldn't be mad. Yes! Okay, another epic, and it's one that I need. Elemental Destruction. It's essentially the Shaman equivalent of Flame Strike, only it works differently. So, the way that it works is it costs very cheap, but it overloads you for a massive amount. This synergizes amazingly with Lava Shock, the 2-mana Shaman spell that just... It's like, you all of a sudden like just unlock all your mana crystals and you're just like, ha ha ha. But basically, it's 8 mana for 4 to 5 damage to all minions. And the way that you use it is you usually play it later on in order to clear an enemy's board and then play your own minion as a massive tempo swing. However, note that if you have any minions on your side of the board, they will die if they're below 5 health, pretty much. So make sure that you're getting more benefit out of the deal 4 to 5 damage to all minions over your opponent. Yes! Whew, I was starting to get worried there. Like, I've been through what, like 40 packs already, and I'd only gotten 1 legendary. And that's crazy for me, because you know me, I get at least like 2, except for that one like pack opening a while back where I didn't get any, which is really disappointing. But alright, we're starting to balance that out now. I've got a new legendary. This is new for me, Aviana. It's really janky legendary, but it's kind of funny if it survives. So the way it works is you play it on turn 9, and you pray to the gods. You can pray to the old gods if you want, Cthulhu, N'Zoth, and stuff like that. And just pray that Aviana lives. Because if she does, you can basically play whatever is in your hand. So if you're a druid, you usually have big minions like Ancient of Lore, Ancient of War, Ironbark, just crazy like high mana cost minions that are usually big and, you know, value heavy. If Aviana survives, you get massive value, which is just great. Hooray, another epic. And this one I don't think I have either. Shadow Fiend? I might have one. But Shadow Fiend is how can I explain Shadow Fiend? I mean, look at it. It's just like a weird goopy purple thing, and apparently it works for the priest. Like, he's really sketchy looking, but he's got a cool ability once again if he survives. So his ability is whenever you draw a card, reduce its cost by 1. Note that this does synergize with Power Word Shield. I do not know if it synergizes with Thought Steal. I think you have to draw it from your deck, not just get random cards from thin air. So if it stays alive for a couple turns, you're going to get some serious value, because Priest also has, like the Druid, more kind of like value heavy, slightly more mana expensive minions, and even spells too, like the Shadow Words, Mind Control, Entomb, stuff like that. Light Bomb. Light Bomb! Ha! I can tie it into Light Bomb. There we go. So, you play Shadow Fiend on turn 4, you draw into Light Bomb on turn 5, you clear their entire board. Hooray! Void Crusher. I think I've been through this. He's a janky one. I'll go over him one more time. 6 mana for 5/4, inspire, destroy a random minion. That includes Void Crusher, so you really need to be careful how you play him. But it's kind of funny because, like, if you are playing something like Zoo or something with a lot of small minions, there's a good chance that you're going to clear one of your own tiny minions and maybe kill a value minion that the other person has played. So, janky, but fun. Not super useful, though. I want a Dark Bargain. Dark Bargain is like a really cool Warlock spell. I wish I could show that to you guys. Maybe I'll grab it. I don't know. I've been through all of these. Ball of Spiders is kind of funny. It's great in the arena like late if you are out of cards, because it's essentially draw 3 cards. 6 mana for draw 3 cards. Yay! An epic, a gold. Oh wow, and 2 goldens. Dang, this is awesome. Do I have Confuse? I think I do have 1 Confuse. I think this is the second. So you swap the attack and health of all minions. I don't really know, like, if they're playing value minions, maybe you can combo this with Light Bomb or Holy Nova, you know, some removal spells. It's really funky though, like, I don't really see the purpose of it yet, but maybe in time they'll find some more synergies that go with it. Hey! Wait, I don't have this epic either. I am actually I realize now that I am lacking on a lot of cards. Like, a lot. Despite the fact that I've played this game for how many years now? 2 years? Wow, I've been playing this game forever. I must really like this game. Huh. Despite the fact I don't buy packs or anything, so I have a lot of holes in my collection, and I slowly fill them by playing the arenas and getting packs. That's my way of filling up my collection. So Astral Communion is a 4 mana, this is a funny card, and I've actually seen, who was it? Was it Day 9? Day 9. Twitch streamer, he built a deck around Astral Communion, and it was hilarious. He just built a druid deck, stacked it with draw cards, innervates, wild growths, to basically anything that would ramp up his mana, and then he would just start like dropping legendaries. So he would like drop legendaries by turn 6 or 7. It was just hilarious. If you got Astral Communion on turn 4, he'd immediately get the 6 mana crystals or whatever, so he could play something big. It's really funny. It can either screw you over really bad because it discards your entire hand, or if you build the deck around it, it can be hilarious. Oh, 2 epics in a row, and I think this is the second one of these that I am getting. Enter the Colosseum is the Paladin late game removal AoE type of card, I guess. It's really weird because it destroys all minions except each player's highest attack minion. So if you're playing Value Paladin, Control Paladin, maybe even Reno Paladin, I'm not even sure if they add that in Reno Paladin, you can basically wipe an entire board except for one monster. So in a sense, it's like Brawl, but less unpredictable. It's more control, which may be the explanation for why it's 6 mana and not 5, like Brawl. So if you play this card, like I've used it in arenas, it's helped at some times, it's hurt other times. It's very situational, and you don't want to be playing it when you have like a good board. You want to be playing it when you're behind, or you have one big minion on the board that you can then use to trade out whatever minion is left on theirs. And finally an epic. Okay, well, unfortunately I crafted these after one of the pack openings that I did. I'm so disappointed. I mean, it took me this long to get it, so I guess it was worth it to craft them. Mysterious Challenger is yet another Paladin value drop. It's 6 mana for a 6/6, and its battle cry is put one of each secret from your deck into the battlefield. This basically made Secret Paladin a thing because you could suddenly get all these sick synergies with all sorts of Paladin secrets like Noble Sacrifice, Avenge, Competitive Spirit, Redemption, blah blah blah, you name it. Like, people have made secret decks with any one of those secrets. Now, it's like Paladin has actually dropped off somewhat. I can't remember why. I think it was just the rise of, like, with League of Explorers, it was the rise of more powerful tempo plays, like, for pretty much every class with the exception of Hunter. Hunter got, like, the short end of the stick when it came to League of Explorers. But the other classes, like Mage, Priest, Warrior. Warrior did get some value stuff. What else? Warlock did also too. Like, there's just a lot of cards now that can help classes to deal with the sudden 6 secret, like, draw, push. It's still incredibly strong, not gonna lie, but it's more manageable, especially if you know how to play. And see, I hope we get some classic legendaries. I hope I get Jiraxis, because that's the one that I want. Jiraxis is the one legendary that I really, really want right now. And maybe Justicar, but we went through all the TGT packs and we didn't get them, so that's too bad. Ice Block. Ice Block, Ice Block, Ice Block. Hello, Ice Block. I've been through all the other cards, I'm pretty sure. I can go over them a little bit, though, since we've paused here. Ice Block, we'll start with Ice Block, Ice Block, Ice Block. Ice Block blocks ice. Or is ice that blocks? There you go. The end. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Ice Block is this, a cool secret for the mage that is used in freeze, like Stall Mage, Fatigue Mage, because it allows you to essentially avoid lethal for a turn, which is great against anti-aggro. It could allow you to draw into that card that you need, be it like Deathwing, or Deathwing's like an extreme example, but like Freeze Mage relies on things like Frost Nova, Blizzard, things to stall the opponent, get them to either flood the board, and then clear it with something like Freeze, like Ice Nova, Doomsayer, or Flame Striker, something like that. That's how the Freeze Mage gets value, and they don't really play that many minions, like not a whole lot. When they do, it's to save themselves. So they might get the new League of Explorers card, which is the 4 for the 4/4. You can only take 1 health at a time. It's essentially a 4/4 with taunt. Like, everything that Freeze Mage is built around preventing damage or deflecting damage or just stalling the opponent until they run out of cards. And then you can do sick combos like, what is it? Roaring Torch, Fireball, like all of a sudden 18 damage and they're dead, right? It's a funny deck, and I'm happy to have Ice Block. Oh, I forgot to talk about the other cards. Ah, no! Gosh, I am so scatterbrained sometimes. What do we got? Oh, I mean, at least it rewarded me for being scatterbrained, I guess. That's what Hearthstone's all about, not really paying attention to anything and getting cards. That's it. Avenging Wrath is another Paladin value card. Like, how many cards can they have that are just good? Avenging Wrath is another funky card, but it's just so fun. You deal 8 damage randomly split among all enemies, and you just laugh at their pain because you go, haha, like, you got 2 minions on the board, they're gone. Plus I deal a little bit of damage to your face. I love it in arenas. I know it's not really used in constructed that much. It might be in, I think it's only used in Reno Paladin. And it's just like, it's efficient removal if you're lucky, and it's a ton of damage to the face if you're not. So, like, what? It's a win-win. I don't know how you can lose with that card. I've been over all of these, but Secret Keeper is another necessary addition to Secret Paladin. I run Secret Paladins with Secret Keepers, and I love it. Another epic! Hungry Crab! Hooray! I actually just crafted one of these. Ooh! Because there is when they come out with a new update, Whispers of the Old Gods, which I think is, like I said, coming out in end of April, early May, I think they said. They're gonna get rid of some of the achievements, one of which is if you craft all the classic Murlocs, you have to, what is it? You have to craft all the classic Murlocs, is what it is. And you will get Old Murkai as an achievement reward. He's the legendary Murloc that everyone loves. He goes, stuff like that. And if you don't do that before the patch, you're not going to be able to get Old Murkai that way. You're just going to have to craft him. So, in order to do that, I highly recommend, if you have some extra dust, like, just take a little bit out of your dust pool, craft all the Murlocs, get a free legendary. If you don't like him, you can dust him. It's a free legendary. Okay, not free, but like, it's cheaper than actually crafting him. So do it. Another epic, Snake Trap. Oh, do I have Snake Trap? I think I have one. No. Do I have any? I don't know. I don't think I do have Snake Traps. Wow. My collection is just blah. Why is it so terrible, guys? I don't know. Anyways, Snake Trap is another Hunter secret, and it's used in mid-range Hunter. I think it's sometimes used in Control Hunter. It's nice because it's 2 mana, and if anyone attacks your minions, you summon 3/1/1 Beast Snakes, which you can then synergize with, for example, Houndmaster, or Kill Command, or Hunter's Mark, things like that. Like, it's just great for control. So, like, you don't really see it in aggro because it's kind of slow, but I've definitely seen it in mid-range and Control Priest, and Secret Priest, if you play Secret, or Hunter. Priest, what am I talking about? Priest, I'm done with Priests. Who needs Priests? No, I actually really like Priests. It's just that I don't have all the cards to craft Dragon Priest yet, and it makes me angry. Explosive Shot, used in mid-range Hunter. Keeper of the Grove, value 4-drop for the Druid. Flexibility. Always love flexibility. Been through all of these, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. Defender of Argus, though, is just a nice buff thing. It's used in the arena and in Warlock, Handlock, Reno Lock. to prevent damage. It's great. Ah, yet another epic. Hello. And it's a Pit Lord. I don't think I have Pit Lord. Cool. Pit Lord is a value minion for the Warlock, but with a negative battle cry. So like 5/6 is awesome, right? For turn 4, best stats out there. 4 mana, great. Battle cry, deal 5 damage to your hero, not so great. Honestly, in a lot of cases, Hungry Dragon is probably better than Pit Lord, but except for those small chances where you get like, where he ends up spawning some crazy cool like minion like Pit Snake, or the 3/1 Whirlwind guy, or like a Flame Imp, stuff like that. Because the 5 damage to a Warlock is usually pretty important, which is why no one really runs it. I've definitely run it a few times in the arena, just when I like know that I really need the value, like the big drop. But other than that, I'll usually pick another epic over it. Ooh, Divine Favor. I should go over Divine Favor. Did I already do that? I think I already did actually, but I'll do it one more time. Divine Favor is great in like aggro paladin because you play a lot of small minions, you play some secrets, then you Divine Favor and you draw like anywhere from like 4 or 5 cards to something ridiculous. Like if you're against a handlock, you draw like 8 cards and you're just like in your face, literally, because they're attacking. Like the paladin's gonna attack your face. That's aggro paladin. That's what he does. Oh, yet another epic. Dang it, I just crafted you. So, the reason why I crafted South Sea Captain is because there is yet another achievement where if you craft all the classic pirates, you get an epic card, Captain's Parrot, I believe it is. You get Captain's Parrot for free. So, you know, it saves you a little bit of dust if you do that. So remember to do that as well. Craft all the classic pirates, not anything past, like, past classic. You don't need to craft TGT pirates, you don't need to craft Naxxramas, or are there Naxxramas pirates? League of Explorers. Like, you only need the ones from the classic version of the game. So it's not too many. South Sea Deckhand is one of them though. What do we got? Been through all of these though. Argent Commander is nice in the arena. Harvest Golem is nice in the arena. So is Unbound Elemental, but it's slightly less nice because it's easier to kill than a Harvest Golem. Harvest Golem is technically easier to kill, but the death rattle makes it stronger. Whoa! I think that's my second snake trap. That's sweet. Well, I just got a pair of 2. That's awesome. And I've been over everything else. Hello, Golden Jungle Panther. So we'll move on. Yes! Oh no! No! Why? I just crafted you, Tyrion. Literally from the last pack opening, I crafted you. You've got to be kidding me. Why is Hearthstone so cruel? I don't. Oh well, it's a legendary. There's some free dust. That's cool. New legendary, hopefully? New legendary? Nah. Oh well. That's okay. I did get a Doom Guard, some cool value mage cards. Well, that's all the packs that I have. And judging from all the cards that I got, I have a ton of dust, like, in the making. So why don't we do that, and then you guys can see me craft a cool card, right? So, let's go to crafting. Look at all, I have 102 new cards. No, new cards are just duplicates. I don't even know, but that's like hundreds of cards right there. Some of them are undoubtedly epics. Some of them are definitely rares. Let's see how many. Disenchant. 3,980 dust. What? Holy cow. Oh, it's because I got the 2 no, it's not. It's mostly from the commons and rares. Holy. Whoa. I have never had this much dust at one time before. I expect that's going to change as time goes on, but for now, this is awesome. 800 dust from legendaries, 200 from epics, 1620, 1. That's a lot of dust. That's like, my mind is like boggled by that. Like, I didn't expect it. Only 81 rares? 81 rares creates 60 dust? There must be some golden rares in there. I bet you I have some like duplicate golden rares that are providing extra dust, which is cool. I'm happy with that. The more dust, the better. It means the more cards I can craft. And 1360 from all the commons and stuff that I got. That's 4,000 dust, plus the 300 I already have. That's I can craft 2 legendaries. What? Let's see all the new cards that I got though first, shall we? Look at that. Oh, Savage Combatant. That's the name of the one that I wanted. I already had Savagery. I'm pretty sure I did. Astral Communion's new. Savage Combatant is great. Golden Savage Combatant's even greater. Hunter, I did get the 2 snake traps. Arcane Blast, Koldara Drake is new. I thought it wasn't, but Koldara Drake is new. And Polymorph Boar. Neat. Competitive Spirit, golden, not golden. Tuskar Joust. I don't have any Tuskar Jousters? What? Like I said, collection full of holes. Confused, that's my second Confused. That is indeed my second Light Bomb. Cool. That's my second Elemental Destruction. My first Pit Lord. And my second Fist of Jaraxxus. Cool. King's Defender second. Bolster second. Lots of golden commons. That's crazy. Wow. Saboteur, South Sea Captain. Now I have 2 South Sea Captains. Azure Drake. Love Azure Drake. Oh, look at all these golden cards that are just brand new. That's sweet. I can't wait to get duplicates of them. Cool. Alright, we've been through all the new cards. How about we craft some cool cards, shall we? I know exactly which card I want. I actually know which 2 cards I want. Exactly. No, I don't know which 2 I want. What do I want? I definitely want Jaraxxus, I think. Jaraxxus is definitely one that I want to include because I have Reno Lock in the making and I want to show that to you guys. So how about I do that? Jaraxxus? Let's do it. Welcome, Jaraxxus.
You face Jaraxxus, the Lord of the Burning Legion.
Yes, thank you. Welcome to the crew, Jaraxxus. You are fantastic. I needed you for Reno Lock, plus Hand Lock too, I think is important for. And what else? What else can I make? What else can I make? I think I could make a Dreadsteed, but I don't really want to. I want to make a Legendary. So I think the 2 that I want are either Ragnaros or Justicar. Or Baron Geddon. Look at this, hold on, Legendary. Let's go to my Legendary tab and see what we got here, alright? Wilford Fizzlebank, I don't care about Wilford or anything. No, that's not effective. Let's get rid of the tab there. Do I want Justicar? Or Ragnaros? Ragnaros is funny. Justicar is utility based, but is only used in a couple of decks, mainly Control Warrior, Fatigue Warrior, and Value Paladin sometimes. Control Paladin he is sometimes used. I don't know what else he's used in. Ragnaros is more fun. Justicar is funkier but cool. Oh, I don't know. It's tough. I think I'm gonna go with Ragnaros. I gotta go with the classics, right? Like, it has to be... It's gotta be Ragnaros. Especially since Standard's coming out, right? Crap. Go! Type. Stop. Fine. Be dumb. Ragnaros. Let's get it. Oh, wow. I have the 2 combo. Yeah, let's do that. Ragnaros, welcome to the team. He's such a cool card. 8/8, deal 8 damage to random enemy. It's like, he's just so terrifying. I don't know what I'd do. And like, he's used, like, he's a great like situational card. Like, if you don't have all the right cards for a deck, you just plop in Ragnaros and it's like, okay, I have Ragnaros now. He's valuable, like he's full of value. I don't quite have enough to craft any more legendaries, so I think I'm going to leave the video at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this card pack opening and crafting. And, well, I'll see you all for the next Hearthstone video. So long!